A breach of restricted airspace is an all-too-common scenario in today's world, as seen around high-value target areas like seats of government, big cities, power plants, and other critical infrastructure locations. Responding to and combating this threat requires interagency cooperation and highlights the need for information sharing like few other scenarios. In the U.S., tracking aircraft involves providing a common operating picture to federal, civilian, and local agencies. Some of these agencies are FAA, DHS, and FBI, various DoD agencies such as NORAD and the Air Force, and state and local law enforcement. In order to be reflex-ready when faced with real-life threats, these agencies conduct rigorous training exercises within their own organizations and in concert. Training within one agency is a relatively simple and straightforward task. It is done all the time. The challenge comes when participating in joint exercises across different agencies, all with access to different networks and information at different sensitivity levels. But the reality is that in today's world, all of these agencies need to train together to be ready to react at a moment's notice without restrictions or information silos getting in the way. Now there is a way to facilitate the most realistic live, virtual, and constructive, or LVC, training exercises possible between agencies and organizations by enabling secure information sharing. A multi-level transfer solution, or GARD, enables information at varying sensitivity levels to be securely shared by multiple groups in joint training exercises. SimShield from Raytheon Trusted Computer Solutions is built for just this purpose. Specializing in near real-time, secure, multi-level transfer, filtering, and disguise of fixed-format data, SimShield enables all these disparate audiences to train together while sharing time-critical mission data. The following fictional scenario depicts a training exercise facilitated by SimShield involving the FAA, Secret Service, Air Traffic Control, DoD pilots, NORAD, DHS, and local police and firefighters. All these entities are geographically dispersed throughout the country and participate in training facilities local to them. FAA, Secret Service, and DHS are local to Washington, D.C. Air Traffic Control, police, and fire departments are located at the 3 area airports. DoD pilots are based in North Carolina, and NORAD monitors from an undisclosed location. A radar alert is issued at D.C. Air Traffic Control. A jetliner has entered the Washington, D.C. Special Flight Rules area on a flight path that appears to be toward the White House and away from the major area airports. Air Traffic Control attempts communications with the pilot, but no response is received. The visual warning system is activated. Highly focused, colored laser lights designed to illuminate in an alternating red and green signal pattern to alert the pilot they have deviated from the permitted route within the Special Flight Rules area. Still no response from the pilot. Air Traffic Control immediately alerts all the appropriate agencies and responders. At this time, alerts and mission information go out to the different teams, putting in motion their various mission response plans. They all know there is a possible terrorist threat from a plane in Washington, D.C., but they all receive different information to act upon depending on their clearance levels. All of this is controlled through rules that are configured within SimShield. Secret Service receives the notice to relocate the president to a secure location. This notice includes the president's current location and where to relocate. They begin to move out. The Secret Service team at the White House is put on high alert. Air Force commanders receive the notice to scramble 2 jets to the area for possible intercept. They also receive specifics about the airplane. FAA, police, and firefighters at Reagan National and Washington Dulles International airports receive the notice that air traffic might need to be diverted and a runway cleared for the intercepted aircraft. They are on standby, waiting for further instructions. FBI receives information on the pilot and all passengers on the plane's manifest to conduct background checks. It is imperative that only law enforcement have access to this highly sensitive information at this time in the mission. As the plane is intercepted by the Air Force jets and the other teams are readying response, the pilot responds to air traffic control and follows instructions to land at Dulles International Airport. The pilot is interviewed by the FBI, and it is determined that this is not a terrorist attack, but rather a mistake in instrument reading by the pilot. All agencies and entities are notified to stand down, with SimShield facilitating the appropriate information transfer between the different agencies and responders. The right information gets to the right people at the right time, enabling the most realistic training exercises possible. SimShield is included on the Unified Cross-Domain Management Office baseline list for secret and below interoperability, which allows it to be used between unclassified, sensitive, and secret networks. As the global leader in cross-domain solutions, Raytheon Trusted Computer Solutions has a proven track record of proactively enabling U.S. and international governments, Five Eyes nations, NATO, and commercial organizations to securely access and transfer information at various sensitivity levels, which in turn ensures that the right information gets to the right people at the right time. All RTCS solutions are backed by a professional services team consisting of nationally and internationally recognized experts in security policy, architecture, planning, and implementation.